Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm Eternunique and welcome to a new Let's Play for the channel. This game is called Emily is Away. To basically sum up this game, it's basically you're talking to one girl named Emily and you're talking through a instant messenger app back when they were really popular like AOL, Yahoo, and MSN. This game takes place in between 2002 and 2003, and that's when those instant messaging systems was really popular back in the day. So I like that they kind of take you back in the past and let you relive those days again. So there are 5 chapters to this game. Starting off on chapter 1, we're starting off on 2002. But let's go ahead and get started here. 2002, senior year, high school. And you can hear like the computer revving up like it back. You can hear the computer revving up like it did back in those days too, which, like old 98 Windows XP computers. It's pretty cool actually. Okay, so we have to choose a screen name and we enter our first name. Our screen name is going to be my username, Eternunique. I will be playing as a guy through this because to me it'll just make more sense if I play through the game as a guy. You can play through any gender. You can make up a username, make up a first name. It doesn't matter. You can even just do randomize if you want to. And it's giving me all girl names right now because there was a boy name. Okay. I'll just go with Nate. Nate's fine. Again, you can play through this as any gender or any person you want to play through it as. It's your game. It's your story. You do it how you want to do it. This is just how I'm choosing how to do it. There are some secrets I will be showing off at the end of the main game when we get to that part. And it has something to do with the screen names and the first names. But to start off, we're just going to play through it normally. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So to start off, here's the senior icons. Basically, this game is going to show you some different choice icons you can use. Like, you can use the senior ones because we're supposed to be in our senior year. Here's some movies that was really popular back in 2002, like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, 28 Days Later, that kind of stuff. And then they have some music stuff like Blink 182 and Emmy and stuff like that. I'm not really like educated on different types of culture back in the day. I just know what I liked and I stuck with that. So there's going to be a lot of these I don't recognize. I wasn't really big into like different types of music and stuff back in the day. I only listened to like one type of music at the time. I only watched a certain number of movies at the time, that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to choose what I know and just stick with it. But you might recognize these a lot more than I do. So I'm going to go with, I like Blink 182, so I'll go with them. Now this question mark here, this is for the secret stuff that we're going to be looking into later. And it says right here, enter screen names to unlock icons. So we'll be doing that later. So let's go with our Blink 182 icon. And there it is, the old instant messenger. Okay, so Emily had just came on. Here's her username. And it just says she signed in. Now, you can customize your text here to whatever color you want to be. Like, we can go with white text with, like, a purple background. Or, like, a dark blue background. Or whatever we want to be. A lot of times, I've seen people do this. Where they just had the white background with the... Or, they had the white text with the black background. Like I said, you can do any one of these that you want to go with. I think I'll go with the dark purple. Because I like purple. And then you can use the number pad on your keyboard to choose the answers. You get 3 different types of choices of how you want to speak to Emily. And then once you choose that choice, you can just hit like one key on your keyboard and it'll type it out for you. We can also customize, or not in this game, sorry. In the later games, we can customize our personal profile, but in this game, we cannot do that. We can only look at Emily's personal profile. Like, here she has some lyrics from Coldplay. Good band, by the way. And then she has a quote that she likes down here. So let's go with hey, just a general hey. So like I said, you can use any key that you want to type on here, and I find it faster just using one key instead of like actually trying to type it out. And then you can hit enter to send a message, or you can do it down here with the send message icon. She says, hi! I like your new buddy icon. Blink 182 is great. So what's up? Okay, so I just noticed that the coloring is a little bit off because I forgot. Back in the day, the person you're talking to, their name would be in blue, but your name would be in red. So that doesn't look really good with this. So let's change that. Let's just go back to the normal coloring then at this point. Says, so what's up? Nothing much. The ceiling talking to you. Let's be casual. Let's just say we're talking to her. What are you up to? Well, no shit. I'm just listening to music. Usually I don't try to cuss on this channel anymore. Well, let me rephrase that. I've been trying not to cuss on this channel anymore, but when they say it, I tend to read it out loud and I don't mean to, so apologies for people who don't like the cursing on this. I'm just listening to music. Do you like Coldplay? Yeah, I actually do like Coldplay in real life. I think they're a really good band. Yeah, totally. Their last album was really good. You'll notice that sometimes your character will kind of stop for a second and might delete something and then retype something else. I think that's really cool how they do it like that in real life as well. So it really was. I'm so glad you like them. They're my favorite. Their lyrics are in my info. Are you going to Travis's party tonight? Maybe. I haven't decided. Travis is such a... I'm not going to say that word. Depends on if you're going. I'll say maybe. I haven't decided yet. Maybe. I haven't decided. Okay, that's all we're gonna write apparently. You should go. It'd be fun. It'd be no fun without you. And I remember the old door opening sound when somebody would come online, and then like the door shutting sound when somebody would go offline. Man, I kind of miss the old days of AIM and Yahoo and MSN when things were a lot simpler back then. Now we have Discord, which Discord is really good. I like talking on Discord with my friends and stuff, but there's something about the old stuff that just takes me back to it for sure. You should go. It'd be no fun without you. It's crazy that we're already having end of school parties. Time flew by this year. I can't wait for school to be over. Travers is still a blah blah. I didn't really mind school as much when I was in actual public school. I didn't really go to parties and stuff though. That just wasn't my thing. So I'm just gonna say time flew by this year. Which, when you really think about it in reality, time does fly by. It doesn't seem like it does when you're a kid and stuff, but it really does. I know it. I'm excited. I'm so over this school. Oh, I said, yeah, time flew by this year. College is so close. Like, you know Brad from our math class? He won't start messaging me right now. Uh-oh. What's he saying? Yeah, what is he saying? That he wants to talk or something? I'm not really paying attention, Tumface. Oh man, just one more month to graduation. We're so old. Being 18 really isn't that old, though. I'm so excited for college. I still wish it was sooner. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's kind of weird. Because, like, you're thinking about it. Haha, it's kind of weird. Did you pick a school yet? Like, when you think about it, it is kind of weird. It's like, oh, we're in high school, you know, we got time to decide, and all of a sudden, oh, college is right around the corner. So, yeah, I didn't get accepted into my reach school, so I'm just going to one of the others. But that's okay. Anything's better than high school. Where are you going to go? An engineering school, an art school, a business school. I like art. Anybody that knows me knows I do graphic design, so I'm going to say for myself, art school. An art school. I'm not really sure. Oh, see, there he goes, typing away and deleting stuff. An art school. I'm not really sure what I want to major in, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. That's okay. You choose to attend an art school. Okay. That's great. You've always been really talented. I'm sure whatever major you pick, you'll be great. Aw, thanks, Emily. That's so nice. Even though we're going to different schools, do you promise you'll be there for me? Absolutely. I'll do my best. I can't promise. I don't like thinking through like an 18-year-old's mind or even a 17-year-old's mind. You're gonna say absolutely without thinking about it. So I'm just gonna say I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I like having you in my life. You're my best. Oh, retyping it. You're one of my best friends. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good answer, I would say. And you're one of mine too. You always will be, Nate. That's sweet. She's a sweet girl from what I could tell. And there was that door sound of someone logging off, so. Oh wow, it's getting late. I hope Jolie gets here soon so we can head to the party. Jolie who? I hope so too. Are you leaving soon? Let's be excited for her, say. I hope so too. Haha, thanks. She's supposed to come over, then we're both heading to Travis' party. If you're coming too, you should probably leave soon. Will I see you there? Definitely. I don't think so. I'm just going to stay home. Let's just say, yeah, we'll go. We'll go hang out with Emily. Yeah, definitely. You know, she's a cool friend. We can go hang out with her. Awesome. I'm going to go get ready and wait for Jolie. Hopefully Brad stops messaging me once I put up my away message. See you soon. See ya. Later. Goodbye. I would say see ya. That's just how I am. See ya. Emily is away. Achievement unlocked. Okay. So that was the first chapter. That's how fast this game goes. The chapters are really kind of short. I should mention that this is a free-to-play game. You can go get it on Steam, and it's totally free. Doesn't cost a dime. And you can play it for yourself. So if you're interested in this, I will definitely leave a link to where you can go get the game for yourself on Steam. So let's go ahead and do Chapter 2, since Chapter 1 was really short. 2003, freshman year of college. Man, 2003 was, in my real life, it was an experience every year, that's for sure. So we got these cute animal icons. We got some Kill Bill, Pirates of the Caribbean icon, Finding Nemo, and the Matrix icon, and some music icons. 50 Cent. I didn't listen to 50 Cent at all when I was growing up. I did listen to Britney Spears, and like Backstreet Boys and stuff still back in 2003. So, and I know that's not Britney Spears, but I had my mouse over the icon when I said it, and it made it look like I was saying that's Britney Spears, but that's not it. So I liked Pirates and I liked Nemo, but I also like these cute animal icons. So I think I'm gonna go with the cat. I like the cat icon. Emily has signed in. Nate, hey, what's up? What you doing? How's it shaking? We'll ask her what she's doing, what she's up to. Hey, what you doing? I'm just doing some homework and listening to music. You? Homework too. Just chilling. Video games! Always the video games. Just playing this video game. What music are you listening to? Snow Patrol. Oh, that's a good band too. They just came out with their new album, Final Straw. Have you heard of it? Yes, it's great. No, I don't think so. I don't know. I like Snow Patrol. Definitely their Chasing Car song seems to be always remembered. And my favorite song of theirs is Run Now. You know, you always know the best music. What's your favorite song off of it? Run, Clocks, Anthem. Definitely Run. I just said Run was my favorite off of it. Run's my favorite song on the album. I really like Run too. My favorite is definitely Spitting Games though. So, how are you liking art school? It's hard, it's fun, it's boring. I've always thought art was fun. I wasn't really good at art when I was in real school. I tend to had some learning difficulties when I was growing up, so art was kind of one of those things where I didn't understand it at first. But as I got older, I, started to enjoy it more, even though I wasn't the best at it until, like around 2006, I think it was, 2006, 2005-ish. I started experimenting with art design on the computer. And at the time, the internet wasn't always what it is now. You had internet, but it wasn't definitely what it is today. But at the time, I would look up like some art stuff to kind of try out with, and I would print them out, and I would try to draw and stuff like that. It was fun times for me because I always liked just easing my mind and easing my body with just doing something I enjoyed and relaxing, and that was art for me. And video games is another one. Video games being the most one, but art was another one that I could just relax with. So it's fun. I lucked out and got some really awesome people on my floor. That's good news. Also, I'm glad Emily's not one of those people that if you don't answer her immediately, she doesn't get frustrated or she doesn't get to the notion of like, are you there? Are you still there every 5 seconds or anything like that? Nothing against people like that. I just personally cannot stand it. Like if I'm busy or someone else is talking to me, I have to have a couple minutes to, read what you're saying plus try to answer other people and all that stuff too. That's just me. That's great. My floor is blah blah blah. Boring. I'll have to visit you sometime. Got any plans tonight? House party, hanging out with friends, group project. Hanging out with friends. Yeah, I have to go in a few. I'm hanging out with friends. Some people at my friend Mike's dorm. You chose to hang out with friends. Oh, cool. What are you all going to do? Have a few drinks? I'm not into drinking. I never had a drink, like a beer or anything like that in my real life, so I'm just not into it. Going to see a movie, going to a concert. Ooh, going to a concert. That's a good one. I've only been to a couple of concerts in my real life. I typically rather go see a movie than a concert myself, but for the sake of the game, I'm going to say we're going to go to a concert. We're just going to a concert. Some local band is playing at the bar down the street. Do you have plans tonight? Nope. Brad has band practice, so I'm just hanging out in my dorm. Do I know Brad? Brad who? Sounds like a tool. Do I know Brad? That's more of a polite way of putting it, so let's do that. Brad? He's my boyfriend. You remember him from high school, right? We've been dating for a couple months now. Oh, good. I'm happy for you. Yeah, whatever. Let's not be that guy. Let's not be like, whatever. Let's actually be kind to her. She's been nice to us, so I'm happy for you. How did you two get together? Well, remember that grad party we went to last year? While I was away, Brad sent me a ton of messages about how he felt. At first, I thought it was really weird, but after a while, I realized it was some kind of. Whoa, Emily, slow down, man. At first, I thought it was really weird, but after a while, I realized it was kind of brave. We started talking again over the summer and realized we were going to the same school. Once we got here, we just kind of hit it off. What's he like? Do you love him? Is he your best friend? What's he like? I'm not gonna ask her about love because that's really personal and it's none of my business if she loves them or not anyways. And asking if he's her best friend, that's kind of obvious. Like, if they're dating, they have to be pretty close as friends, too, So, what's he like? Well, he's smart and funny, and he understands me. Well, that's good. Sometimes he can be a jerk, but when it's good, it's really good. Uh-oh. That's not good. A jerk? Do you argue a lot? Is he ever mean to you? A jerk? I don't want to get too personal in it, and I want her to be able to tell me for herself, not because I asked her. Wait, how is he a jerk to you? I just mean we get into arguments sometimes. We're both very stubborn people, so we can go back and forth a lot. Uh-oh. But like I said, when things are good, they're really good. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little interruption there during the recording. I just mean we get into arguments sometimes. We're both very stubborn people, so we can go back and forth a lot. But like I said, when things are good, they're really good. You deserve better. Sounds like a bad relationship. I guess that's normal. Every couple kind of fights a little bit. Especially married couples. Trust me, I would know about this. That's just normal. That doesn't mean like people are really mean or jerks or whatnot. It's just normal to get into arguments sometimes. When I say fight, I don't mean physically fighting. I literally mean, you might argue with your words. That's it. I mean, I guess that's normal. As long as you're okay. Yeah, let's not push her because it seems like she doesn't really want to open up too much about it. She just kind of gave us the basic details on it. That's really it. I am. We just get loud when we argue is all. I wouldn't treat you like that. I just really care about you. He sounds like an asshole. Again, sorry for the cursing. I just really care about you. Let's put that. Okay, just know I really care about you. Uh-oh. Deleting it. Just know there are people who really care about you. Yeah, that's a good answer, too. Emily will remember that. Listen, I think we're fine. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Oh, boy. Yeah, see? Don't want to push her, and then we end up pushing her. I'm sorry. I just don't like him. You should break up with him. No, I'm not going to tell her to do that. That's none of my business. I'm sorry. I just want you to be happy. You chose to start talking about it. But I am happy. I promise. Oh wow, it's getting late. You need to go see your friends, don't you? I should go. I don't know. I can stay. Yeah, I should go. I don't want to push her. And we did say that we were going to go hang out with Mike. I think that's his name. Yeah, I should go. Okay, I'll talk to you later. See ya later. Bye. Let's do see ya again. See ya. Emily is away. Okay. So, yeah, you see how fast these chapters go, right? We only got 3 more chapters left. So, there's a lot of, real life situations that's kind of happening here. And when I say a lot, I literally mean just a couple at this point. But this is what AIM and Yahoo and MSN was back in the day. You get on there, you talk for a little bit, and then you would go offline. Nowadays, especially with Discord and when Skype was really popular back in the day as well, people just get on there and they just talk all day now. Especially during this year and last year when everything that happened in the world and people were forced to stay home more because of it. People got on Discord a lot more and talked with their friends a lot more, and that's all they would do all day because there was nothing else to do at that point. But back in the day, this is what it was. You would just go online for a little bit, see what your friends were up to, maybe make some plans, whatnot, and then you would get offline and go on doing other things with your life. So we're in our sophomore year of college in 2004. Alright, so we can go and click on these other icons that we've seen before. We can choose them if we want to. We can go back to 2002. We can go back to the 2003. Also, in the last video, I have to correct myself. I was talking about listening to Britney Spears music, and I was highlighted over the actual Britney Spears icon. And in the video, I said, oh, I used to listen to Britney Spears a lot and stuff, but this isn't the Britney Spears icon. I don't know what made me say that. That was just definitely one of those moments where my brain was not with me. But as you can clearly see here in the video, this does say Britney Spears. So I apologize for that. That was an error on my part. So for 2004, we have some more cute animal icons. Oh, there's a little tiger icon. It's so cute. Then we have some of the best movies that came out that year, like The Incredibles, Mean Girls, Saw. Man, it's hard to believe that Saw came out in 2004. And we got a lot of Saw movies up today now. So, and then we also have some of the best music icons like Usher, for one. I'm not sure what the rest of these are. I know that's Green Day there, but I'm not sure what these other two are because, again, I wasn't very cultured into music at the time. I just listened to what I knew and what I liked, and that's all I stuck with. So last time I went with the little cat icon. So I think I'm going to go with... I'll go with the Green Day icon because I did like Green Day back in the day. Alright, who's online? Emily has signed in. Hey, Nate. Hello, Emily. Hey, yo, what up? Let's do yo, what up? And then we'll hit enter. There we go. Haha, not much. How's life? I feel like we haven't talked in a while. Well, that happens. You know, you get busy with life and then you just, you know, it's not like you forget your friends. You just don't have a lot of time. It's good. Pretty boring. It's whatever. Let's say it's good. You know, we're in sophomore in college. It should be pretty good at this point. It's good. How's yours? What is she gonna say? It's fine. Got any plans this weekend? So Emily doesn't sound like she's very happy right now. I wonder what's going on with her. Let's check her personal profile. We didn't really do this in the last chapter. I forgot to check it. And I like to see how it changes every time. So our time is running out. You can't push it on the ground. You can't stop it screaming out Muse. Muse was something I didn't really listen to until later in life. And then I started getting into their music when they were basically not popular anymore. Sometimes the deepest scars are the ones no one can see. I'm trying. Alright, so that doesn't sound very good. Emily is not very happy right now. So we can say hanging out, warehouse party, going to a show. Let's just say hanging out. Just hanging out with my friend Emma. Okay, so we got a new friend named Emma at this point. That sounds like fun. Who's Emma? A friend? Just a girl I like. I'm just gonna say a friend because we don't really know the backstory on this. We just know there's a girl named Emma that our character's hanging out with. Oh, she's one of my friends. Oh, cool. I don't think I've ever heard you talk about her before. How did you two meet? Just in class at a party. Mike introduced us. Let's say Mike introduced us. We don't really talk about our friend Mike much, so she may not know at that point who Emma really is and who Mike really is. So, my friend Mike introduced us at one of his parties last year. So, what she's like? What's she like? She's kind. She's funny. She's hot. I would just say she's kind. I'm not really somebody that would just say she's hot. Coming from a natural girl that's playing this game, I wouldn't say that anyways. Oh, she's just a sweetheart. Emily will remember that. Uh-oh. Well, Nate, sounds like things are going well. Oh, sorry, let me reread that. Well, Nate, sounds like things are going really well. That's just so great. So how's everything? What are you up to tonight? Do you have any plans this weekend? Let's ask her what she's up to. What are you up to tonight? It's like really late. It's like 10 o'clock at night. Tonight, me and Brad were supposed to go to a party, but that's not happening. We broke up last week. Oh, that's really sad. Like, I know our character in the last chapter was trying to be protective over his friend, saying, well, Brad doesn't sound like he's a really good guy if he argues with you a lot and all that stuff, but it's never good to hear about a breakup, no matter what the situation is. Oh, Emily, I'm so sorry. How are you? And when I say, like, no matter what the situation is, as long as it's not, like, too violent where the person did need to get out, then that's the only time that I would consider a breakup to be good. But if she was, like, actually happy and then he broke up with her or whatever, that's still kind of sad. Oh, Emily, I'm so sorry. How are you? I'm okay. It's just been really weird since. Me and him had the same group of friends, so things are messy. I just feel really alone, you know? I understand. I'm here for you. People are stupid. Let's say I'm here for you. Let's be that supportive friend. Well, you know, I'm here for you. Yeah, let's be that supportive friend. I know, and thank you for that. I just feel really abandoned. Why did you break up? They were blah plant friends. I'm, again, trying not to cuss on this channel. I'm trying to clear out my cursing to make this more of a friendly and family-filled channel. So I'm trying not to say the bad words, so to speak. So how are classes? Let's ask her why did she break up with him, or why did he break up with her? One of the two. You chose to ask about the breakup. I guess we just kind of grew apart. I mean, that happens. People change. That's just a fact of life. People change. And sometimes you're just different than what you used to be, and you kind of just grow apart from people. There's nothing really wrong with that. It's just a part of life. I feel like Brad changed a lot over the summer, and things were just different when we got back. Oh man, now I'm starting to cry. No, don't cry, Emily. Don't cry. It's okay. Oh, Em, please don't cry. It's his loss. You're an amazing person. Had to fix that typer there. Thanks. I'm sorry for being such a mess. You're not a mess. I'll always be here for you. I care about you. You're not a mess. You're just going through a breakup. It's understandable. You're not a mess, Em. You're just sad, and that's totally okay. Emily will remember that. Thank you. It's nice to be able to talk about this. I haven't really had the chance to vent yet. Well, of course. No problem. I know you do the same. Of course. Of course we're going to be supportive. I mean, she's our friend. Why wouldn't we be supportive? I want to ask you something, but I'm afraid you'll hate me after. Promise you won't hate me. I promise. I can never hate you. Just ask the question. Promises get broken. That's just Also, if I have to lie, people break promises, so I'm not going to say I promise. I'm just going to say I can never hate you. At Travis's party senior year. Uh-oh, that's 2 years ago. Remember how we got bored and went for that walk? We stopped at that playground for a bit. And we just laid there and looked at the stars. Where is this heading to, Emily? Well, why didn't you kiss me? I don't know. I didn't want to screw things up. I didn't know you felt that way. This is why I kind of wanted to play as a guy in the game. Not only because of this part, but it kind of just makes sense to me. Again, you can play as anybody you want to in this game. This is the story you want to play and how you want to play it as. And for me, for this Let's Play, I just felt like playing as a guy. I thought it would just make more sense. And you guys can kind of see why it does now. I mean, you have to think like back in 2002 to like 2004-ish, 2005-ish, while things were different, so to say, there was still a lot of times where a lot of girls wasn't with girls or guys wasn't with guys at the time. It was still pretty normal for people just to be together as boy and girl. I don't want to get too much into this because this isn't something I like to talk about, but to put it mildly, this is just how I wanted to play the story for this Let's Play. That's why I chose to play as a guy instead of playing a natural girl. I didn't know you felt that way. Let's go with that one. I didn't know you felt that way. Emily will remember that. I've just always wondered how things would be if you did. I don't know. It's kind of stupid, I guess. I've wondered that too. I wish I had kissed you. You should have told me. Let's say I wondered that too. I've wondered that too. Hey, I have an idea. Maybe I could come visit this weekend? There's the door opening sound of someone just logging in again. The old school sound. I could really use some time away from this school. And we always said that we would visit each other. And we always said we would visit each other. So that's the problem with reading too fast. You stumble. What do you think? Please come visit. As long as it's just as friends. Not a good idea. Yeah. It'd be nice to see an old friend. You know. Could hang out. Play video games. Maybe go to a concert. Just have a good time. Please come visit. I would love to see you. You chose to let Emily visit. Great. Oh man, now I'm really excited. Oh, what about your plans with Emma? I'll make up some excuse. I'll talk to her about it. I can ditch her. No, we're not going to just ditch her. We're going to talk to her about it. Be honest with her. I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her about it. You chose to talk to Emma. Okay. I just don't want to mess things up. What do you want to do this weekend? Hang out in my dorm? Go to some parties? Some stuff around campus? For me personally, I would just want to hang out in the dorm. I'm not a really party person. I don't like going to parties and seeing people get drunk and all that. Because I personally don't drink either. I never really had a desire to drink. So, for me, I would just want to hang out in the dorm. Just hang out in my dorm. Like I said, we could play video games, just talk, watch the movies, whatever we wanted to do. Sounds good to me. Should I bring my alcohol? Yeah, definitely. I have some. We don't need any. We don't need to get drunk to have fun. People don't always need to drink. No, we don't need any. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to finally come and visit. Oh boy, I actually had to run. But I'll see you this weekend, okay? Of course. See you soon. Talk to you later. See you soon. See you soon. Bye. Emily is away. Okay. So that was chapter 3. You see how fast each chapter goes? So that chapter, not really much happened. You know, she kind of just explained that her and her boyfriend broke up, and then we made plans to hang out. That was pretty much it. There's not really much that goes on in this story. It's not like really heavily drama filled or anything like that. Yep, it's our junior year of college, 2005. Good year, by the way. Well, good year for everyone else. For me, it was kind of a bad year, but I don't want to get into that. So, once again, like I mentioned in the last video, we can go back and choose the other icons that we saw already, or we can choose the new icons for the year 2005. We got a frog, a pig. That's probably a hamster. I don't think that's a cat, because this was the cat icon. And like an octopus. And then we have some music and movie icons down here. And I'm going to state this again, just for anyone who doesn't know. I wasn't really cultured back in those days of what movies and what music was the best. I liked what I liked, and that's what I stuck with. So I don't know every music, and I don't know every movie. Like, I know this is Sin City, and this is obviously Batman, but I don't know what these two are for the movies, and I don't know what this music stuff is because I didn't listen to it. So I think I'm gonna go with the Batman icon this time, and go with that for this chapter. So let's go ahead and find out what Emily's up to. Emily has signed in. Hey. Uh-oh, she just said hey this time. You may tire of me as our December sun is setting because I'm not who I used to be. Death Cab. Which I think that's Death Cab by Cutie. So, love is watching someone die. So who's going to watch you die? I don't want your help. Ooh, she's getting kind of dark. You know, back when we first started this game, in our senior year of high school, Emily was a lot more cheery. But she's starting to change as college is going on. And I like that they do that because that actually does happen in real life. You know, in high school, you think you got, like, all these troubles and stuff, but it's nothing compared to the real world. And I never went to college personally, but I've heard it's really, really hard. And it does stretch you out to the point where it does kind of change you. So I can see why Emily is starting to become that way. So our options are just straight up hello, hey, or yo yo. Let's just do hello. She's not very cheery, and I don't want to push it with her. Okay, so what's going on, Emily? What's been going on with ya? I know it's been a while since we last talked. That's okay. No worries. Whatever. Psst, whatever, Emily. Now let's say that's okay. She's probably been busy. You know, college keeps you busy and all that stuff. That's okay. I've just been going through a lot lately. Like what? Everything okay? What's been up? Well, we're not like in high school days anymore. We're starting to become true adults now. We're in our junior year of college after all, so we gotta be more professional. So let's ask her, is everything okay? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything is fine. Oh, someone signed off. So listen, I was hoping we could talk about things. Uh-oh. So I'm guessing something has happened when she came to visit. Because we skipped ahead to junior year of college now. And she came to visit when we were in our sophomore year. So something must have happened in between. Of course. Okay, sure. I don't know. Let's say okay, sure. Like, we don't want to be too energetic about it. We kind of want to be cautious about what's going on. You chose to talk with Emily. Okay. I just feel like things are weird between us. Have you felt like that? I feel weird too. I don't think so. I haven't noticed anything. I don't think so. I mean, last time we talked with Emily, we were fine. We were making plans with her, so I don't know what would make us feel weird about things. I think it's because of last year. Okay, yeah, so something did come up when she came to visit. Yep, things have been weird since I came to visit. Nate, please be honest with me. Did you plan that we would hook up? Ooh. So our character, which we named Nate, by the way, I chose that name for him when we started the game, possibly did something that upsetted Emily. And from the look of things, he was trying to hook up with her. That's a big no-no, especially when someone is just getting over a breakup, like literally that just happened. I wouldn't, like, me personally in real life, I would never do that. That's just a big no-no. I thought it was possible. I hoped we would. Of course not. I'm going to say of course not. Of course I didn't plan that. I mean, why would he? That would just be bad. Okay, just in retrospect, it all seems so planned out. I mean, we spent the whole time hanging out in your dorm. And we only really left to get food and stuff. I mean, that's what we planned. I told her that I wanted to stay in the dorm, so you must have known how vulnerable I was. I didn't know. I didn't think it was an issue. I just wanted to have fun. Yeah, I mean, we were planning to hang out. Thought we could watch a movie, play some video games, that kind of stuff. I just wanted to have fun. You wanted to hook. Ooh, no, don't say that. I don't know. Yeah, don't say you wanted to hook up or anything like that. Me too. Emily, come on, man. Don't do this. I don't know. Do you regret coming to visit? Did you have a bad time? Did I do something wrong? Yeah, did I do something wrong? Like, if I did, let me know so I can apologize for it. You chose to ask about yourself. No, you didn't. Just a lot happened really quickly. Okay, yeah, like, I can tell she's definitely feeling different. And she's probably a little scared because our character apparently tried to hit on her. So, I don't blame her for feeling this way. It just made me feel differently. In a bad way? Different than what? Let's just apologize to her. Let's say I'm sorry to her. I'm sorry it's bad. I'm sorry it's made you feel weird. Yeah. I don't want to push her. She's already feeling... I would say pretty stressed out right now. So I don't want to push her. It's okay. I just wish things had played out differently. Want to keep in touch? Are we still friends? Will we ever be the same? Are we still friends, Emily? Come on. Be honest with me. Are we still friends? Yeah. At least I think so. I'm sorry. Things are just really weird for me right now. Yeah, she's probably just going through a lot. But thank you for talking to me about it. Yeah, sure. No problem. We can talk anytime. Yeah, just tell her that we're here for her. We can talk anytime. So, how is school and everything going? It's good. It's alright. It's annoying. Let's just say it's okay. I mean, you're in college. It's not always going to be roses, if you know what I mean. It's alright. Just same old, same old. Okay, so we talked to Emily so far about something that happened between them, and she still seems kind of standoffish a little bit, but she's trying to make conversation at least. So how's your friend? Mike. He's okay. He's not really my friend. He's been a tool lately. I'm not gonna say that about somebody, so let's just say he's okay for now. He's okay. He's been more serious about school. About school and stuff lately. Though, I mean, that's a good thing. You're in your junior year. You're gonna wanna focus more on finishing out college at this point. Yeah, it sucks when people change. What about your other friend, Emma? We hang out sometimes. Haven't seen her in a while. We talk all the time. Let's just say we hang out sometimes. You know, they might just go to a concert or something sometimes together. We still hang out sometimes. Is she just a friend, or I'd like more. Maybe she's just a friend. Yeah, let's just say she's just a friend. She's just a friend. Yeah. I mean, guys and girls can be friends and not have that weird feeling of, oh, we gotta be together because everyone wants us together or everyone thinks we're together already. I know for me personally, I was friends with my now husband, Matt's LP Avengers, for like 6 years before we got together or something like that. Or no, it was like 4 years. I knew him like 4 years before we got together. So we were friends for a while before we started dating. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't think I can do this right now. Do what? Is something wrong? What do you mean? Something wrong, Emily. Is there something else you got on your mind that you're just not telling us? No, talking is just kind of hard. I've got to go soon anyways. Well, we'll talk again later? Of course. Sure. Okay, let's just say sure. Sure. See ya. Emily is away. Okay. So, that chapter was definitely weird, so to speak. Like, something had happened between them, and she wanted to talk about it. And even though we were honest with her, at least from our point of view, she still felt weird around us. And you could definitely tell that she was trying to make small talk at first. Then it got to the conversation of our friend Emma, and she just kind of became standoffish again. So something definitely is going on with Emily and our character. And I guess we'll find out more in chapter 5. Now we're in senior year of college. We did it, guys. We made it to senior year of college. So, again, we can choose the icons that we've had before, which a lot of them are really cute. I really like the tiger one. Or we can do the new icons, which there's an elephant, a snake, a whale, a penguin, and then 2006. 2006 was kind of definitely a strange year. I had seen a lot of movies that year and stuff. Like, I watched High School Musical, I liked Cars, and I liked 300. I never saw this movie, and I kind of stopped listening to music for a while. I wasn't even listening to the music that I usually listen to. I was more into video games that year than I was music, and more into movies as well. So I think I'm gonna go with... I'll go with the penguin. I like the little penguin icon. Let's do that. Okay, so who's online? Emily has signed in. Ooh, she's not even messaging us yet. Okay, let's see what her buddy profile says. It's hard to argue when you won't stop making sense, but my tongue still misbehaves, and it keeps digging my own grave. We'll walk from this dark room for the last time. The past is just that. So Emily has definitely changed since we first started talking to her at the start of the game in chapter 1. She was more energetic, she was more preppy, so to speak. And now she's just very standoffish of us. So let's say hello and see how this goes. Hello. Hey Nate, how are you? What's up? How's this shaking? Let's ask her what's up. If she says the ceiling, then the old Emily is back. Oh, not much. Well, we are seniors in college now. We gotta act more mature, right? By the way, you don't actually have to act your age. Just be who you want to be and what makes you happy. I'm good. I'm alright. Things could be better. Let's say things could be better. You know, we're finishing up senior year of college. Might be a little bit stressful. Getting ready to actually go out into the real world now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How's school? How have you been? How are things going? Let's ask her how she's been. Or how are things going, I mean. We've already asked her what's going on. Man, this is like a one-sided conversation here. When you look back at it, like, what's up? Not much. How are you? Things could be better. Blah, blah, blah. Everything's been really good. Do you have any plans this weekend? What are you up to tonight? What's new in your life? Let's ask her what she's up to tonight. So, what are you up to tonight? I don't know, really. I'm going over Brad's house later. Oh, I don't know if you knew. Me and him got back together. That's great. Good for you. Even after that awful breakup. I don't think she should have gotten back with him. Like, from a personal standpoint of view. But, you know, it's her choice. It's her life in the end. She's going to make her own choices. And, like, being a friend to her, I want to be supportive. Even though I don't agree with her decision, I still want to be supportive. Oh, that's great. Thanks. How's your friend Emma doing? Not great. I don't care. Well, let's say well. Let's find out where this goes. Well, she started dating Mike. So now I barely see her. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm sorry. I have other friends. It's whatever. I couldn't care less. Let's say I have other friends. I'm not going to be that person that's like, I couldn't care less, you know, whatever. Let's just not talk to her anymore. No, I'm not going to be that kind of person. It's okay. I have other friends. Well, college is almost over anyways. Will you miss it? Can you believe we're almost adults? It flew by, don't you think? It flew by. That's kind of what happens when you become an adult. Time just starts to fly by and yeah, you're just like, where did it go, you know? Yeah, it really did. Crazy to think we're almost like real adults. Do you miss high school? We had some good times. High school was so long ago. We had some good times. I mean, we had a lot of bad times too, but you gotta take what you got. We had some good times in college. Yeah, kind of. Uh-oh. I'd rather not think about the past, though. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, sure. Okay, let's say that. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. I'm not going to apologize again. I've already apologized once. I'm just tired of reliving memories. So, any plans for graduation? So, all set for graduation? So, any big projects left? Let's ask her if she's all set for graduation. So, are you all set for graduation? I think so. I still have to order my gown and stuff. Are you going to move back home? What's Brad doing after graduation? What are you doing this summer? Let's ask her what she's doing this summer. I don't want to ask her about Brad. That's personal and that's between them. Just hang out here with Brad and try to find a job. How's your week been going? What'd you do last weekend? Can we talk about things? She says she doesn't want to talk about it, so I don't want to push her. But at the same time, this is just kind of becoming a conversation of, like, we'll talk about one thing, then we instantly go back asking how things are. I don't want to keep going down that route. I want to actually see if we can talk about things. Can we talk about things? No. Doing anything fun recently? That's not what I said. Ask her. Not really. I've just been working. What are you doing right now? What did you do today? Could I see you this summer? Let's ask her, can I see her this summer? Like, we're still friends, right? Obviously, with the way this conversation is going, I don't think we're even friends at this point. And my character is literally not even asking what I wanted him to ask. Are you doing homework? Yeah, just some stuff due tomorrow. So I have school. Do you ever miss things? She's not gonna answer me much more, I can tell. And my character is being too much of a chicken to actually ask her what I wanted him to ask her. So this is pretty much it. How are classes? They're good. Same old, same old. Gone to any concerts lately? Do you miss me? Goodbye. Ugh. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Like, I can ask about this stuff, but when it comes to between us, I can't ask about anything. And it's starting to just give me options of goodbye, goodbye, goodbye at this point. Watch any good movies lately? Gone to any concerts lately? Not really. I'm busy with school. No, not really. Is this it for us? Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, come on, Emily. Talk with me. I used to be your best friend. You told me that. How's the weather been there? Now we're going to the weather comments? Oh my gosh. It's been alright. Alright. I have no other choice here. This is it. Emily is basically gone from our lives. She has decided to no longer be part of our conversation, and she told us that she no longer wants to talk about the past. So definitely something big happened between them to the point where now she's just basically not wanting to be part of our life anymore. So this is it. Okay, I think I'm going to go. Goodbye. Okay, bye. Ooh, and now I'm away. And that's it. That's the end of the game. That's how it ends. So just to kind of clarify some stuff here. I've heard, I haven't done this myself, but I've heard that no matter what route you take, whether you try to end up actually getting with Emily or you're just trying to stay her friend or whatever happens, basically the ending is always the same. You basically get pushed away from her and she just refuses to talk to you about the past at all. And as you can see in that chapter, we could talk to her about small stuff like school and what her plans and stuff were. But we couldn't talk to her about what happened between us as an art character and her. And it eventually does get to the point where your character literally just will not ask her what you ask him or the character in general. Basically, they will not ask what you tell them to ask, and they'll change it up to, oh, so what's your plans tonight? Or, you know, you doing homework and all that stuff. When you honestly want to ask her about what happened and can we try to fix things, and the game just refuses to let you. So that's basically it. Like, no matter what path you go, it always ends the same. And I've heard that people have done multiple playthroughs of this game trying to get a different ending. And it always ends the same no matter what. So that's it. Our story with Emily for the first game is done. We're going to be showing us some Easter eggs that you can find in Emily is Away. How this works is when you go to chapter 1 and you're choosing your screen name and your first name, instead of typing out a regular screen name, like I used my actual YouTube name when I was playing this, you can choose from a list of Easter egg screen names, and based on what you choose, you will either unlock a special icon, and Emily will have a different reaction when you first start talking to her. I'm going to show off one of these and show you how it works, and then I will show off the list that you can pick from when you do this. For example, there is one on here called Kingdom Heart. So if we enter the name Kingdom Heart, make sure the H is capital as well. The first name does not matter, so you can go with any first name you want to use, and then hit that. You will unlock a special icon. this is the logo for the Kingdom Hearts series, which is actually one of my favorite video game series of all time. And it says down here, Kingdom Hearts icon unlocked. So we'll use that icon. Now notice it shows up here when you start talking to Emily. So you can just say your usual greeting. And then she should have a different reaction to based on what we chose as our icon. And what she did, she says, "Hey, I love your icon. Get hyped for the third one. At least Square Enix can count to 3. Ton face." Now, that is supposed to be, I think, like a punch in the gut at Val kind of speaking. And I think it's kind of funny how the developer was kind of making fun of Val at this point with this. Also, where she says get hyped for the third one, obviously, the third one has been released at this time of the recording, and I think is an excellent game in the series. Not everyone will agree with me, but that is my opinion. So, that is how the Easter eggs work. Based on different reactions and what you choose for your screen name and icon, you will get different reactions from Emily. And sometimes it will go as far as you can choose different texts to go along with it. For example, I'm going to exit out of this one and I will show you a different one. I promise I will show the list as well. I'm just trying to show off how the different reactions are. Like, for example, if we type in Pokemon, and let's type in Red, because he is my favorite trainer from the Pokemon series, is Trainer Red. There we go. We have the Pokemon icon unlocked, which is just a Pokeball. Notice that you can still choose the other ones that you used before, such as the Kingdom Hearts icon. So let's go with the Pokemon icon. And then Emily's going to sign in. And we're just going to use our usual greeting at first. And then she's going to have a reaction for this. I want to be the very best. And then once again, you can choose a different reaction. Like somebody once was, like no one ever was, like no one just because. Well, the actual lyrics is, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. So we're going to go with that. Like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause, is the actual lyric. To frame them in my jaws. To shade them gives me pause. That's pretty neat that the developer did this, by the way. I like this. I like the Easter eggs in this game. So we're going to go with the actual one. To train them is my cause. Pokemon. So what's up? And then she'll start talking to you like normally, like she did in the first chapter. So, to show out the list here, because there is a lot of them, I will admit. Here is the list that I have here. Go back up to the top. There's a lot of video game references, as I showed you off with 2 of them. There's also some music and movie references. And all together, there is 60 you can use. This bottom one here, however, if you type in password 123 on the screen name option, you will unlock all these icons. That is an easy way to get all the secret icons in the game, which I'm glad the developer decided to do this because this is really neat. And you don't have to sit here and go through all of these to type them out. However, if you wanted to see Emily's reactions to these, it's better just to type them all out at once. Or you can choose the password 123 and then just, if you know what the icon looks like, you could just choose it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what that does. I had originally, it's not one to copy. There we go. I had originally planned to show off all of these, but I don't think I'm going to do that because that would take way too long. So I'll just show off a couple more and then we'll call it. If you want to quickly exit out of the message box, you just click on the X and it'll take you back to the main menu. And you can do this again. This is an easy way to get them all. So if we type in or copy and paste password 123, and we'll just click randomize for the name, we now have all the secret icons unlocked. This is really neat. I like this. So now you basically have beaten the game. You have all the icons, and if you went through all 5 chapters like I did, you're done. You've beaten the game at this point. There is more achievements you can unlock if you do certain icons, like I said before, and Emily responds to them. It's pretty neat. Like, for example, let me find one on the list here. There's some icons that are based off of other YouTubers, like the really popular YouTubers, like, let me see if I can find it. This is Jacksepticeye's icon. This is his little Sam eyeball icon he uses for his channel. I'm actually one of the people that likes Jacksepticeye, and I watch him often. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. So I was glad they put him as a reference in this game. We also have like Crash and Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that. I will show off a couple more, and then I think that would be good enough for the video, because I don't want to sit here and do all 60 icons. That would take way too long. But I basically showed how to get all the icons in the game now. So you can basically choose to do all 60 by yourself, or you can just type in that password 123 to unlock them all at once, and then just choose the icon you want to share with Emily. So we're gonna do this one. I think that's right. I hope that's right. We're gonna try it. Yeah, the Freddy Fazbear one. Okay. Let's see what her reaction is to this one, because I actually like Five Nights at Freddy's as well. So come on down to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. We've got food and entertainment for the whole family. And you've never seen anything quite like our animatronics. So what's up? So if you never played Five Nights at Freddy's, it's basically a horror game with animatronics coming to life and wanting to kill you. That's basically to sum it up. So again, I'm glad they got the reference in this. That is pretty cool. So let's do a couple more. And then I think that'll be good, like I said before. So I've done a lot of video games. Let me do... I'm trying to find one. I'm trying to find one that I like here on the list. I've done video games now, so I kind of want to do something else. Oh, this one's good. Okay. If you type in Emily's actual username on the game, which is the I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, like Emily35 or whatever, she will have a reaction to this, I imagine. Let's become Emily ourselves. Or you can also type in Coldplay, and that'll also unlock the icon that we need. Hi! Oh wow, do we have the same buddy icon? Oh wow, yeah. What a coincidence. I can't say that word. I have trouble speaking sometimes as well, so forgive me. I stole it from you. Oh wow, yeah. I stole it from you. Let's do oh wow, yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, we do. I love Coldplay. Play it off cool. Play it off cool. That's so weird. I was just about to ask if you like Coldplay too. So what's up? So that's pretty neat. Like, you can basically become Emily yourself. So I like that one. Okay, I think one more should do it. I I want to see her reaction to... Let's do one of the best Nintendo series besides Pokemon, in my opinion. Let's see what she says about this one. And of course we gotta go with it. Oh, yep, there it is. The Zelda icon. Let's see what she says about this. Emily, hey, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. You received an unhealthy dose of nostalgia, it said. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Oops, not sure that helped. So what's up? So, I like that. It came up on the screen and said, you received an unhealthy dose of nostalgia. Because we all know that in Zelda 1, the old man says, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. I think that's pretty cool. So, that is pretty much how the Easter eggs work in this game. You type in a certain screen name, and again, the first name doesn't matter. It could be random. It doesn't matter. All that matters is what you type in the screen name. And then, depending on what you get, Emily will have different responses to you. Like that. And sometimes, like, with the Pokemon one, you can go a little bit further with it and kind of sing the lyrics with Emily a little bit, which is pretty nice. So, I will type out the whole thing in the description just because I'm nice like that. And put on here all 60 or 61 in general because of the password 123 screen names you can use to test out for yourself and see what other reactions you guys can get from Emily if you want to try it out for yourself. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video I do. Take care, everyone.